there, it's Debbie with Pickin, Coop, Farmstead, and I had to do a follow-up. I almost forgot about it. But I was getting ready to pot up these little spider plants that I propagated. Look at all the roots. However, I did an experiment between just putting them directly in the soil. Look at the difference. They're humongous with all this growth. So I don't even think I'm going to waste my time, unless for some reason I don't have any soil to pot them in. I am going to start propagating them directly into the dirt. So I have all these little babies that desperately need out of this jar, as you can see. But I need to drill some more holes in my little solo cups. But I have to show you my new baby. My husband and I went to town the other day, and he bought me, yes, a DeWalt. Look at that. We are switching our tools over to DeWalt cordless drill. It has a little light right there. And then we also bought, it's actually two. There's an impact drill, which I'm not quite sure what that's for. And then just this regular drill, which is so much smaller and lighter than my Chicago hammer drill. I'm so excited. So then we bought this little thing of drill bits, various sizes. And so we're going to drill holes in our cups. Oh my. Oh, wow. That was pretty slick. All right, so instantaneously we have holes. I wasn't very straight with them, but that's okay. I gotta make some more. I just now, with part of these, probably I still had 4 of these, or these left on that first sleeve out of that huge bag I bought from Costco, and then I had to grab this much off the other. So there's a lot of cups in there, which I'm really tickled pink with. All right, so Stitchy likes to sit right here. Yeah. This is why we have to vacuum and sweep 24/7. All right, Stitchy, out you go. Out. You can see he's very well trained. Stitchy. Little devil. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to keep these beauties in here. I just thought I'd show them to you. I was very impressed. I've never tried to propagate spider plants in water. So I have an upcoming show. Oh, I got to show you this too. Sorry, this wasn't part of the... But look at the new growth on this. This was a mullein plant. I need to trim this leaf off of here. And this one, well, this one might be okay. But I have all these baby mulleins out in my garden. And I thought, you know, not everyone has access to mullein like I do. So I thought maybe I could... put some of those in some cups and sell them at a show that I had this Saturday. We'll find out. Okay, so all we're going to do is propagate these little spiders. And since I have a multitude of cups, I thought, why not? I wish I still had my receipt for how much these cups cost me. And they're pretty heavy duty. The only thing, like I said, that I would change about these cups is for them to be narrower, smaller around. That way you could fit more on your watering trays. And of course I had to buy more watering trays. All right, guys, so this is easy. I don't have to put markers in these because I know what they are. So I'm going to just gingerly, now this one doesn't really have any roots on it, so I'm going to set him off to the side, but this guy does. Look at that. And then anything that's kind of slimy looking, like some leaves that accidentally got into the water, It's not a big deal. You just kind of, I just pop them off of there. I don't even think it would hurt to put them in the soil. They'll just break down. All right, then you're going to put this guy in. Add your soil around it. But I'm just tickled pink. So if we look at these, once I get them potted up, I want to do a comparison to the ones I planted directly in the soil. Now the trick to that is, to propagating them period, is to have those little nodules. They're like little bumps at the end, which this one doesn't have one, and that could explain why it didn't root. They have these little bump things, and that's the starting of your roots. But look at the difference. I mean, it looks better, but look at all the new growth. It's the same exact plant, but it's variegated. Now, I don't know why they do that, but when it's in the soil, it's variegated. All right, so we are going to put this, well, here, I need to rearrange some things because I want to see how many I actually get out of that. So I'm going to put the ones in the soil, and this one is ginormous. Now, if you look at that one versus this one, now mind you, these are under lights, but I think with natural light, they would have done the same thing. And I need another bottom watering tray. I'm just in love with these trays, and I'm more in love with the quality, of course, but the, oh, the price, you just can't beat it. All right, so far we have one. I didn't count these little guys. Here we go. And here's two. I'm probably going to have to go get some more dirt. I'm just going nuts with my propagation stuff, and it's pretty exciting. So I have a show this weekend in Cottonwood if you're out and about and you want something to do. The sun is supposed to be shining. That's 2. And come on down and say hi. And we're going to put that guy in there. It's on Front Street, where all the cool old buildings are. My friend Brenna is coming. She does all the, we're supposed to be able to be right next to each other. She does all the really cool sewing projects, purses, bags, clothing. She upcycles everything, so she uses product, material or clothing that she gets from secondhand stores, lace, curtains, all kinds of things. And then she appliques them onto clothes. She just redoes it. She makes something new out of it, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to continue doing this. And then when I'm done, I will show you how many plants we got out of this. Okay, I have to show you something. I got down to the last of these, and I don't know if this was all on one thing, but there's like 1, 2, 3 plants, but they are all solidly hooked together. And I don't want to break them apart, so somebody's going to get a bonus plant. So I'm just going to plant that in the soil. And yeah, I just don't want to run the risk of disturbing the root system since it looks so healthy. These guys are pretty forgiving, so it probably wouldn't hurt it, but I don't want to find out. So there we go. So we ended up with 7 plants plus the 2 I potted there, so I have 9. So that's pretty interesting. Hello, Lilo. She's checking things out. All right, look at that. So this is what I'm going to have for my show. So that's pretty exciting. A couple of these I'm going to give to my friends. And yeah, we'll see how that works out. I'm excited. All right, guys. So that's just an update to the spider plant. So moral of the story, as far as I experienced, propagating them, as long as they have developed those little nodes at the end there of the baby, the butt end of the baby, they'll have those little kind of tannish colored nodes. Those are the beginning of your root system. So you just plant those right in the dirt, and they're huge. They look great. So there you go. All right, I hope the sun is shining where you are. If not, I hope you're healthy, happy, and safe. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and commenting on my channel. God bless you all, and have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.